Legal Aspects, Activity 3. My name is Indes Stephanie Usecarita. What does the proceedings insolvency process consist of? Corporate insolvency proceedings, also known as bankruptcy proceedings or bankruptcy proceedings, is a legal proceeding that takes place when a company faces significant financial difficulties and is unable to meet its payment obligation to its creditors. The main objective of this process is to also the restructuring of the main objectives of the process is to allow the restructuring of the company or the orderly liquidation of its assets to satisfy the outstanding debts. The following is a general description of the design's insolvency process: 1. Declaration of insolvency. 2. Appointment of an administrator or trustee. 3. Information gathering and evaluation of assets and liabilities. 4. Restructuring or liquidation process. What is the business reorganization process? The business reorganization process, also known as business restructuring or the corporate restructuring, refers to a set of measures and actions taken by a company in order to modify its structure, strategy, or operation to overcome financial difficulties or improve its performance. Unlike corporate insolvency, reorganization seeks to avoid bankruptcy and promote the long-term viability of the business. The following is a general description of the business reorganization process. 1. Assessment of the situation. The company carries out an exhaustive analysis of its financial, operational, and strategic situation. 2. Strategic planning. 3. Feasibility analysis. 4. Implementation of the plan. 5. Monitoring and adjustments. 6. In addition, it's important to take into account that business reorganization may imply significant change in the company, such as staff reductions, reallocation of resources, strategic reorientation, among others. Therefore, it is essential to communicate clearly and transparently with the stakeholders involved to minimize the negative impact and gain their support in their reorganization process. What is the liquidation of a company? The liquidation of a company refers to the process of a final and orderly close of a business entity. It implies the sale of all assets of the company, the payment of outstanding debts, and the distributions of the remaining assets among the shareholders or owners, according to the order of priority established by the applicable legislation. Explain and graphically describe the steps of the business insolvency process. Next, I will provide a graphic description of the main steps of the business insolvency process. 1. Identification of financial difficulties. The company faced financial problems and difficulties in meeting its payment obligations. 2. Assessment of the situations. A detailed analysis of the company's financial situations is carried out, identifying the causes and scope of the insolvency. 3. Declaration of insolvency. The company or its creditors files a formal application to declare insolvency with the completement authorities, or appointment of the administrator or liquidator. An administrator or liquidator is appointed to supervise and manage the insolvency process. 5. Collections of information and assets. Financial information is a collect and inventory of the company assets and liabilities is made. 6. Meeting with the creditors. A meeting is held with the creditors to inform them about the company situation and discuss possible solutions. 7. Development of a restructuring plan. If possible, a restructuring plan is overall up that includes measures to overcome financial difficulties and ensure the long-term viability of the company. 8. Negotiation with creditors. Negotiations are started with creditors to research payment agreements, reorganize debts, or seek solutions that allow the continuity of the company. 9. Approval of the restructuring plan. If an agreement is reached with the creditors, the restructuring plan is submitted to the competent authorities for approval. 10. Implementation of this restructuring plan. Once approved, the measures contemplated in the restructuring plan are implemented, such as an internal reorganization cost reductions, contract reorganization, among others. 11. Monitoring and complicating. Constant monitoring is carried out to ensure compliance with the restructuring plan and evaluate its effective payments. 12. Liquidation if necessary. If a viable solution is not achieved for the company, the assets are liquidation to pay creditors and close operation in a orderly manner. It's important to note that this is only general summary of the Busan's insolvency process and that the specific steps may vary depending on the applicable laws and regulations in each jurisdiction. Thanks.